Hello, my title for my YouTube video today are beliefs that we carry for ourselves versus beliefs we have about other people. And when sometimes beliefs we have for ourselves can be very helpful, but they're not so helpful when we project our beliefs onto other people. So my name's Leah Chantel. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the notification button. And today I'm talking to you about specific beliefs that I believe are very positive for us to hold about ourselves personally. But they don't work so well when we project them onto other groups of people that we don't know very well. So this is my t-shirt. It's Sailor Moon. So the reason I brought Sailor Moon into this is because a big part of the storyline is reincarnation. So I want to talk to you about reincarnation for a minute. It was a very popular belief in religions before Christianity came along. So when Christianity came, what's interesting about that religion was in the very early stages of Christianity, people did still believe in reincarnation, and not many people know that. But I found out through my research. So what happened later was the belief system kind of solidified of heaven and hell, and that became the mainstream belief system. So what was the reason for the change? So I have my own theories about this, and here's one of the main ones. And I think what was discovered is that reincarnation works very well when we believe it about ourselves. It does not work so well when we project the concept on other people. And I'm going to give you an example. So in India, there's a caste society, and it comes from the Hindu religious tradition. And unfortunately, that caste system has some negative aspects to it, like the group of untouchables. And that can be a very negative, toxic view of society, to believe that people are born into different classes and only one class gets to be wealthy, or one class gets to be a merchant, or one class is just so worthless that they're not worth bothering at all. And so I think that's the reason why reincarnation got written out of some religions later on in human history. It's because we were trying to get rid of that old belief system and treat people as equals. However, reincarnation can be very helpful when it comes to our own personal healing journey and our own reflections. So I think meditating on our past life when we can't figure out the reason why something's going on or happening in our present life can actually be a very practical, useful spiritual tool. And I would actually encourage you to try meditating and reflecting on your past life when something feels really stuck in your present one and you can't figure out a logical solution. So it's a great tool for yourself. However, I believe it's not part of big religions or big groups, because when we project it onto other people, we can project it onto them negatively. It's like looking at a developing country and saying, oh, they were reincarnated into that state and therefore it's their fault that they're poor. Like, that's not a good attitude to have towards people in developing countries or people who are struggling and suffering. However, very helpful for you and your personal life. So do use it for your own personal life, and I recommend that. Okay, so here's the second belief system that works very well on yourself. Maybe people who are open to it, people who are really earnest and sincere in asking for your advice. But it's not a good idea to share on big groups of people you don't know very well, and that is a sense of personal responsibility. That is the sense that my life, whatever happens, good or bad, is my fault, and I need to be responsible for it. That is an incredible belief system for yourself, personally, and that will serve you very, very well. However, I don't know if you've ever heard it in politics or somebody else talking about it publicly, saying, oh, that group of poor people should just pull themselves up by their bootstraps, you know, that kind of thing. That's when it gets a little toxic. So yes, do believe that your own life is your responsibility. Take that belief system on. It will serve you very well. But don't use it politically, and don't use it on groups of poor people. That's really unwise. So the poor particularly is a very challenging subject for humanity, and some of the spiritual tools that can be very helpful to us personally don't necessarily work serving a group of people who are poor or a group of people in developing countries. If you're not an expert in that area, I don't recommend giving advice on what's the best thing to do for those people, because it's quite complicated many religions and many groups of people have tried to help the poor and have failed. So, yeah, of course we want to be responsible and help them, but don't project your personal beliefs onto them because they may not resonate with them and it probably won't work. That's what colonialism was all about. So I hope you found this useful and the difference between your own personal beliefs versus your beliefs you have about other people. And I hope to talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye now.